Amazon faces a class action lawsuit over seafood. C-stores discount for the obvious reasons. And Ahold Delhaize is shutting down a Pennsylvania warehouse. Those are the top headlines for August 3rd, and it's time for Retail Daily, your quick look at the top stories from Supermarket News and CSP Daily News. I'm Supermarket News Executive Editor Bill Wilson. Amazon is accused of false seafood sustainability claims. Amazon has been hit with a class action lawsuit accusing the company of providing misleading and potentially false information about the sourcing of some of its seafood products. The complaint alleges that the company uses terms such as sustainability sourced and wild caught on its product description pages, but it does not provide enough details to support those claims. Consumers are thus duped into paying a premium for these items, according to the suit. A spokesperson for Amazon could not be reached for comment. Talking convenience store promotions, retailers want to inject value into their brands, so they discount for the obvious reasons. So says consultant Liza Solaria, Senior Vice President, Category Management and Food Service at Chicago-based W. Capra. Solaria spoke recently on CSP's At Your Convenience podcast about crafting promotions with purpose. On the podcast, she offers suggestions on which strategy or strategies to use when promoting an item. Ahold Delhaize winds down Pennsylvania warehouse operations. The parent of Food Lion, Stop & Shop, Giant Food, and Hannaford said it reached an agreement to wind down operations at an Americold automated warehouse in Mountville, Pennsylvania by year's end. In addition, Ahold says it does not plan to transition any operations to the Americold facility in Plainville, Connecticut, as previously planned. Americold said in a financial filing that it plans to market and sell the two facilities. Ahold said it would share more details about its plans in the near future. Helping schools. Casey's aims to raise $1.4 million through this year's Cash for Classrooms campaign, supporting K-12 public and nonprofit private schools in the convenience store chain's communities. Now through September 8th, customers can contribute when they stop at Casey's by rounding up at the register. They also can help by adding a donation at checkout when placing an order in the Casey's app. The final way to help is by purchasing Coca-Cola products, which generates 5 cents for each qualifying beverage purchase up to $250,000 through September 8th. Casey's Rewards members can also donate points toward the Cash for Classrooms grant program, the company said. Watch for more drones. Walmart could be expanding its drone delivery service to St. Louis in the coming months. Drone company Wing is working with city officials in Manchester, Maplewood, St. Charles, and Glen Carbon to set up launch sites. A public presentation about the business plan is scheduled to take place in St. Charles. Last week, the drone delivery service kicked off in Apopka, Florida, marking Walmart's first entry in the state. Quick Trip is now open in Utah. The Tulsa, Oklahoma-based convenience store retailer opened its first store Thursday in Marriott, Slaterville. The new travel center sits just west of Interstate 15 along the 12th Street corridor. Quick Trip plans to open its next Utah store in Springville in December, with additional locations to follow across the Beehive State, the company said. Prescriptions and groceries. Harris Teeter announced on Monday that customers can now receive prescriptions and groceries together, powered by Instacart, expanding its delivery services to offer more convenient ways to receive eligible prescriptions. With this new delivery option, customers can have prescriptions delivered combined with a grocery order and delivered right to their door. Available through the Harris Teeter app and online, the service gives customers added flexibility to take care of their health and grocery needs at the same time. That's all for Retail Daily. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more to hear the latest retail news. For more on these stories, visit CSP Daily News and Supermarket News. I'm Bill Wilson.